Hello everyone, welcome to day 9 of the speaking challenge. I'm going to narrate the plot of the movie, which I think one of the best. It's not so popular and famous like Titanic, for example, but the story is really inspiring. The story tells us about a wealthy man who has an adult son, but they always argue to each other because of the difference of the lifestyle. Thomas, the main character, has a well-paid job, plays golf every weekend, and lives by plan. But his son Daniel travels around the world, enjoys himself, people, countries, and cultures, and seems like he lives right here and right now. But one day Thomas gets bad news about his son Daniel. Daniel was killed by accident in the Pyrenees, from where he wanted to get to the final point in Spain, which called Cathedral Santiago de Compostela. This road is considered very spiritual due to the ancient legend that says those who will be able to get to the final destination will be able to achieve all goals. When Thomas arrives to the Europe to brings his son's body back to the US, he comes up. He receives his son's stuff, such as backpack, albums, photographs, other equipment, and so on. And he comes up with the idea to continue his trip in honor of his good memory. So at the beginning of the journey, he looks very unhappy, of course, and he's very grumpy and unfriendly and pissed off. But also during this journey, he meets different travelers around the world who bring their own problems along the track. For example, first he meets an overweighted Dutch man from Amsterdam who wants to lose his weight before his brother's wedding and because his wife doesn't sleep with him anymore. But anyway, he looks very positive and friendly and accompanied Thomas until the very end. The next traveler who Thomas meets with on the trail is a Canadian woman, very snobbish, who wants to give up smoking. But in fact, she's very unhappy in her marriage with her husband. After a while, Thomas meets another traveler from Ireland. This is a writer who wants to write his own novel, but he's stuck with his writer's block. And Thomas pretends that he doesn't like him. As it turned out, he reminds him his own son Daniel, because he looks very confident, positive and humorous, but none of them knows that the real reason why Thomas goes by this way. During the journey, Thomas experiences different challenges, but all these guys, Dutchman, woman from Canada, and Irish writer, stand next to him all the time and support him. So at the end of the story, when they gets to the cathedral, they becomes very good friends, and Thomas turns into another character, from the snobbish man to an easygoing traveler. I don't know what to say about the story. My things are just mixed up. but hopefully my narrative was understandable for you, and I'll be glad to get your feedbacks in case if you get interested in the plots and will want to watch this movie. So just let me know. Seriously, I highly recommend watching this movie. It's really nice. Thank you very much. Have a good day, everyone, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.